getting in line. What you'll find is that the line will get smaller and smaller because of how many people are dropping out and optioning not to wait and do the hard thing again. That comparison and that world of understanding is like something that equates to life very well, right? Not many people are going to wait through the 13 years of like bullshit, hardship. Most people opt out at year 2, maybe 3, no money, whatever. I need to figure something else out. Year 6, fuck this, man. Stupid. What am I doing? Why am I doing it, right? I'm going to go find the quick avenue or the quick return because money is that's what it boils down to for most people. Where's the money? Where am I making the money? When the money comes, it comes. What you find is that it's not hard to make money. Once you start making money, you learn how to make money. It comes with education. It comes with understanding, and it comes with a better resource of mind that makes you go, no, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to build this, and I'm going to go here, I'm going to meet, I'm going to present, I have an idea, I'm going to pitch it. Like you're now a much better machine because you understand. Money is no longer the thing that you think it was when you get to it. But getting to it, to get that understanding, you lose the pack. You lose the pack because the pack is like, I want it here. And because it didn't show up here, I got to go figure out a new thing to do that's going to give it to me here. And they got to recycle like...
They lose focus.
Yes, you're never completing anything. You never finish nothing. So the thing that you think you're focusing on, you keep quitting to start something else that you think is the idea, and it's just a cycle. It's a cycle.
Don't you notice that people come up to... I notice this a lot with young entrepreneurs, especially those that aren't having success. They start one thing. When they come and tell you what they do, they tell you 17 things. 17. None of them have ever worked, but they say 17 things. Mm-hmm. And they think that doing more things is increasing the probability of success.
1,000%. Where it's the opposite. It's the opposite. It's the thing that you actually thought of that you are going to put 100% of your mind and focus into to complete. And then after that, you're able to pick it apart and take the good, the bad, the whatever, and either restart that thing again to improve it or make a decision to do something else, but you finished. I made the choice that stand-up comedy was what I was going to finish. I made a choice that becoming a good comic and a good headliner, if I focused and did it well, that would open up the doors for me to do everything else that I want to do. If I don't have that, how do I expect to get in?
I was speaking to Evan at Snapchat and he was talking about T-shaped people. So you have like a broad understanding of a lot of things, but then you're like really deep on one particular thing. And that one particular thing is almost, I guess you could see it as like screw that gets you into the industries. So for me, mine would have originally been marketing, but I was able to use that like deep expertise to then launch this media business because it's still the same game of marketing that I did for 15 years. I was able to go into like the stock market because they really needed to understand marketing. And it was that deep expertise in one thing that was my leverage in all of these really interesting rooms. And it's kind of what you were saying at the start. Like you had this deep expertise, this deep IP experience value that allowed you to like break in as an investor and then to production and all these other areas.
I mean, the value for me, it was self. But the value of self and understanding of how to truly control and operate that and navigate that correctly, that's a world of its own. So the bigger that the star gets, the brighter that the star shines. If you are paying attention, it's only positioning you to go in places where people say, oh my God, I know you. And where you can shake a hand, but the interest of just knowing you because of the place from the star, it allows a moment for the conversation of, so what is it that you do? Oh my God, like that's so cool. I would love to learn more about that. And what you'll find is that the resources of opportunity over there are endless. Oh my God, are you serious? We would love to partner with you in something like this. I mean, in this space, Are you talking about mental health, wellness? Listen, strong voices and confident voices or inspiring voices. There could be a lot for us in what we do here. Hey, maybe there's a partnership that we can form. Oh my God, man, back to school. Kids, I love kids. I'm thinking about doing more. Like, here's something where I think I can have a very, very good cadence and a very good energy towards getting kids hype about school education because it's not something that I took serious. How do I help?
Where did you learn? So when I look at this graph here, I see this sort of moment where things go up and to the right very quickly, where you start to get into entrepreneurship. But at this moment that comes before it, you didn't know this stuff. So at some point you acquired information. So for the people that are listening now that are thinking like, how did Kevin go from a kid that was in this rough area, dad wasn't around much, his mum was raising him, to a guy that knows all this stuff?
Mm-hmm. You get there now by being a sponge and not being afraid to ask questions. I'm very secure in myself and being the dummy in the room. I'm extremely secure in saying, I don't know what that means. Explain that.
Give me an example of a context where
I can give you several. Like venture and investing, I was a firm believer that nobody's stealing my money. I can give you nothing. Yeah, you gonna go and put it where? Yeah, no, my money gonna stay right here under my bed. I'm not doing that. So you want me to give you money and you telling me you gonna take that money and then that money is gonna turn into what? Yeah. Okay, go find you another idiot because it ain't happening over here, buddy. Get your scamming ass up out of here. Okay, I come from the world of everything is a scam. Okay? It's a fucking scam. I know a scam when I see one, all right? But when you go and you say, well, how does the stock market really work? Or how does investing really work? Or what you mean you making money while you sleeping? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? How does this brand partnership shit really work? Like you can't be afraid to like verbalize your ignorance. And the bigger problem, which I'm sure a lot of your viewers have, is like insecurely like just being quiet about the shit that they don't know. As if you're gonna figure it out because someday, one day, somebody's gonna go, hey, you look like you need to know. Like, it'll never happen that way. It's never going to happen. You're never going to run into a person who's randomly going to talk about the things that you wish you had more knowledge in. It will never happen. And what you'll find is that information is not free, but it's available. It's not actually hard to obtain. It's only hard to people that are very insecure about just verbalizing, I don't know where to get it. Look at how many how-tos, help-tos, all of these things today, the success that we're seeing in entrepreneur and influencer, streamer, and all of this stuff in entertainment is the same success that you're seeing in, we can call them motivational speakers, how-to experts, step 1 through 5 and what to do. The idea of I'm here to service you and give you the information that you don't know is available. So let me tell you how to get it. Here's what I'm going to help you. 3 easy steps to making sure that you can. And I don't care if you want to go to the world of athletics, or you want to go to corporate, or you want to go to entertainment. Like, you can break it down. Golf, do you know how much money is being made in a game of golf? Because you got millions of people that are trying to give people information on how to better improve your golf swing. Because I don't want to say out loud that my swing ain't shit, but I don't know, man. I keep coming down on top of the ball. Why the fuck am I coming down on top of the ball? I don't know what's happening. And some people would rather go out in their backyard every day, hit the same ball, than just ask somebody, hey man, any way that you can tell me how to come, like what, how you get that bitch in the air? So now people online go, well, we're just gonna put it out here And that person that's struggling quietly, well, they're going to discover me, and in silence, they'll watch and they'll look to improve because nobody knows, and they still get to be quiet. That's the problem.
Just give me a minute of your time and I'll tell you about a device that my team's been using that they won't seem to shut up about. It's called the Note Pro and it's by our sponsor, Plord. This tiny card clips onto the back of your phone and captures everything. But why it's so clever is that it picks up multiple voices at the same time. And when someone says something important, you just push this tiny little button here, and that moment gets highlighted in your notes and captured. It records the conversations that it hears, takes those conversations, creates a transcript, and it uses AI to synthesize all of that information into whatever template suits you. You get a summary, action points, highlights, and even a mind map sent straight to the Plord app. So I highly recommend you check out Plord's products using the link in the description below. Don't tell anybody this, but if you use code DOAC22, you'll get 22% off on some of Plord's products. There's also unknown unknowns, which you would have experienced. I remember you talking about you got to see behind curtains and you didn't even know people were behind there. And when I heard you say that, it was the perfect metaphor and analogy for exactly what I had experienced in my life, coming from a kid that came from a very normal background, was born in Africa, moved to the UK, mother's Nigerian, dad's English, and didn't know that all these like rich people were back here playing money games. I thought the way you make money is you like work in McDonald's, you like work really hard, you might become manager, da 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 da. And then at like, I'm going to say 27, being sat in a billionaire's kitchen and watching him on the phone, and he's calling his boy, and they're doing 50 million just before the IPO happens so that they get a better price. And I'm thinking, fucking hell.
It's all, the thing that I've realized, right, when you look at your biggest investors, right, you'll find that they're all together. None of them are investing in the new thing alone. They all are like, well, it's better with you, so do it with me. Well, what about Gary? Yeah, call Gary too. Let's see if we can get him in here. What about Michelle? Yeah. Hey, Michelle, what about Melissa? All right, you'll find that this group of 10 people, all who could easily do something on their own, do not believe in the struggles of self when you can combine this machine of great minds to provide another great opportunity. And in success, well, this thing works, the company gets bigger. Well, let's use our resources to go out and make sure that we align the personnel they already have with more amazing individuals, create more jobs, more opportunities for new minds to become successful. And then in those minds building and that personnel like elevating, well, now this person that was at the bottom here, we then go and ask this person to run this thing. And now underneath this thing, we get another version of a downpour. New minds, new personnel, new things. Okay, this whole business of venture, this whole business of company build, whether it's tech, lifestyle, health, well, it doesn't matter what it is. You will notice that the people that started from the bottom are now running the new companies of today. And now the source of personnel that's underneath it will be the minds running the company of tomorrow. It's not like rocket science once you're behind the curtain. Once you go, oh shit. I remember when I first started like investing, it was, oh my God, Kevin, like your money in this would add a crazy amount of value. Well, I ain't putting in what y'all put in. No, but the fact that you're involved in it at all is just big, that you believe in it. And we're able to say that you believe in it with us is huge. What you mean by that? You trying to fucking steal? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? You talking too fast. Say what you said again, slow down so I understand it. Don't talk fast to me because I'm so insecure because I don't know what you're saying and it might be some shit in here. But it's no. Well, we know that you're doing well over here and your movies and all that stuff is cool, but this is different. This business, Kevin, could be different for you. It's a business of multiple. So we play the game of multiples, of X. So what your money is today, well, we think in success, if this is a light bulb or a bottle rocket, you 30x, 20x. What the fuck? You're telling me that if I put this money in here right now, and if my voice is attached to the thing that I think it is, which is a crazy, crazy venture, a crazy opportunity, well, yeah, Kevin, I mean, look, we all believe that. But with your voice, we may be able to say it a little louder. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, well, I did it. Oh my. I won. I got a return. Oh my. Oh. Oh. So now I figured it out. Now you're a part of the right conversations. You're a part of the right opportunities. But once again, the information is discovered because of the opportunity to be the flower on the wall in the spaces that you never imagined yourself being in. But now look at what I'm able to do. I'm able to take this information, take all the shit that I know, come and have these fucking organic conversations like I am now, and we're sharing it. And some people that are watching this are going to take that information and go, I knew it, and I'm doing the right thing. And it's a matter of time before I get around them. And when I do, oh my God, the things that I have, the stuff that I have on the table, the things that I have created, the opportunities, I'm going to be the next person to bring the thing that everybody else is involved in. I'm going to be the next person to be the fucking energy source to tomorrow's future within. Like, people just need to hear how fast it happens, quick it happens, and when it does, what you're supposed to be ready for.
And you were able to invest in lots of great companies like Function Health, that's valued at 2.5 billion now. 11 Labs, everybody knows in the tech space knows 11 Labs, which were valued at 3 billion now. MoonPay, Yoga Labs, Sweat Pals, Radiant, Neuroorganics, Palta.
Tons of stuff that you would never expect me to be in.
How much of this game have you learned in hindsight is about people? About like getting it, because even when that person was saying to you that analogy you gave of they're telling you to put your money into this thing and you're going, fuck me, are they stealing? You're going to have to lean on someone you trust, like someone in your circle that you know. And I'm wondering, because people don't talk about it enough, how important it is to like collect the right people. And can you think of moments where you like met a person and that was like game changing in you understanding a whole new world and what was behind the curtain?
All of my people could see this. I'm just going to be extremely transparent. Like, before you get to the right people, you run through wrong people. And with wrong people, you can go like, they're wrong, they don't work, I got to get somebody else. Or you can grow with people. I'm a believer of the grow, right? Like, I think it's dope when we can all say we started a certain way, but we're ending up in a completely different space. Along that journey of grow, some people won't make it. You can be patient.